Dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-doo. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Steel Chair. As you can see by the title of the show, this is Revenge of the Taker. Alright, Roisin, how are you? Let's get right into it. Let's begin with this. You are the first bitch.
Corey, did you ever imagine what it
We're gonna
felt like
fucking decimate Trick Williams.
I did, but I'm glad I get paid to talk about it now. I mean, Hell in a Cell is carnage. Hell in a Cell is pandemonium. Superstars know they must enter a Hell in a Cell with a different mindset and be a version of themselves they have never been before. Remember, anything goes, but the only way to win is pinfall or submission in the ring. Oh, he retaliates. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Going counter for counter. Now can it be capitalized on? Series of reversals.
Oh, you're brave.
How well scouted they each are. Go behind Baker. He goes for the quick pin attempt. A kick out. This one's not over yet. Nah, not yet. Too early. Punch right in the head. Williams gets countered.
You've got a lot of guts.
Oh, man. A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now one of the best strikers in the business.
And if this is sink or swim, Williams clearly just did the latter.
Yeah, The Undertaker looked energized on that one.
He climbs into the ring. With a lariat.
Boom. Setting up. Nice suplex.
He's doing my bidding for me.
What a reversal by Trick.
What's coming next? Taking their time.
Punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you. And the knee. Powered them up. No. Here come the punches. And breaks up. He steers clear of contact.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
DDT.
What could Trick be looking for?
From the top.
And some effective offense with that one.
Oh, my God, what a move. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
This is what Hell in a Cell is all about. You have
Lovely.
to be able to endure this kind of punishment if you want the victory.
Great strength being shown here.
Running power slam.
And shoulders are down.
Two. And they kick out at two. You have to think this match
We're getting
is
there.
starting to take its toll.
Climbs back inside.
Big boot. Vicious. And Trick saw it coming.
I only saw clips, but from what I saw, I didn't like.
Answering back.
I think JC Jane's a decent talent, but the fact that Stephanie Vaquer's lost the title to her, I find very strange.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Because let's be real, Jessie Jane's decent, but she's not someone who I would consider an NXT Women's Champion. Like, what's the point in having Jordynne Grace lose to Stephanie Vaquer if you're going to put the title on Jessie Jane? I don't get it. I don't think she's shite, but I don't think she's good either. I think she's just average. Alright, Zodiac, how are you, my brother? And I don't care what people says. I don't care that Santana's challenged for the TNA World title. They've already buried TNA again. But that's two. It's pretty much back-to-back events between the slums and TNA. So yeah, I'm not having any praise on that fucking title challenge. Santana deserves better. And I hate that there's actually TNA accounts out there saying the ones that are the most annoyed are not watching. Clearly you've forgotten how WWE fans treated TNA years ago, you fucking morons. Those are blind. Those are the blind faith morons that don't understand.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
So that's why I'm punishing this prick.
Cranking the head. Strong Irish whip.
And I've not even used the cage yet.
He's heading back to the ring.
Now on the outside, right by those cell walls. Oh my gosh! Oh.
Yeah, I posted that on the community tab, James. I think it's incredible. Of all people to turn on Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, considering what he did, I find absolutely incredible.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
And he's been concentrated on that area throughout this one.
He knows every blow there weakens his opposition more each time.
Get back out here.
As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors...
That's according to Jonathan Coachman.
Back and forth from these competitors. Defenses are sharp.
John Laurinaitis absolutely will go down with Vince McMahon. Unless he's been offered some sort of immunity, I don't know, from the federal government. I don't know what... I don't know why he's done this.
These two trading counters.
I'm very confused by it, I will admit, but I will continue to research it. I've posted the full article that's been listed. It's on the community tab if you want to check it out, but I think it's crazy. I've put it on the community tab for everybody to view. Let me know what you think. That's when you know shit's gone down. That John Laurinaitis, his right hand for years, has turned on Vince. That's when you know shit's gone down. Oh, please, please, please. No, never mind. Absolutely, I concur. I absolutely agree, my friend. Apparently, yous might be signing Mr. Delap. Right, why can't you just... Why did I have to go through? That's offensive. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable way to look at it, Zodiac. Both of them are absolutely vile human beings. But to be fair, so's Pat Patterson, but nobody wants to say anything about him. Oh, snap suplex. Oh good, don't fall through this time. Apparently Everton are going to sign him. Everton are in talks with him as well.
This is rather reckless of him, wouldn't you say? This whole match is reckless.
but necessary. He's on top of
Fucking
the cell.
launched him.
Why? Why is he on top of the cell? I think we're about to find out, Corey. Oh, what a suplex. We've seen some battles.
I don't think Man United are going to sign Delap. I'm expecting us to go after... Fuck, no, wait, piss off. I'm expecting us to sign Embuemo and someone else, but I don't think we'll sign Delap. I think he's better suited for Everton. And that's not a discredit of Everton. I just think it makes sense because they need to revitalise their team. I think Everton are going to sign 3 strikers in the summer. Mark my words. Everton will sign 3 strikers this summer. Nah, he'll join us. He will not join them. We'll sign him. I'm dead confident of that. He'll be making a mistake if he joined Newcastle.
Punch connects.
Guys, we know just how dangerous Hell in a Cell can be, and we're seeing it up close right now.
Oh, is that how you want to play this, Trick Williams? NXT right now is I'm actually kind of glad I don't watch full shows, because it sums them up just how bad their booking is in general. They can book men, but they book women really well. Zubimendi Arsenal, yeah, that's a mad signing. Watch Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans will cry about that. But that will change their system altogether now. Zubimendi, Declan Rice midfield. I actually don't want to watch that, because I think that'll actually be good. Is that all you can do, you big clown? Right, that's it. I've had enough of you. Fuck off. I absolutely hate this clown.
What do they have planned here?
What the hell was that? Spinning booking? I don't think so. I think they've got 1 or 2 decent talents, maybe 3 at best, but when you lose, when Stephanie Varcour leaves that division, all you've got is Delta. Jordan Grace doesn't fit NXT. Sol Ruka's decent, but that's it. JC Jane isn't that good. Ariana Grace can't wrestle. Jada Parker's meh. Thea Hale's gone backwards, so I don't actually see where else they go. I think in terms of overall booking, at least they seem to understand it well, but I don't think they're the best division personally. And that's not a discredit on them. They actually book women really well, but I don't think they're the best division. Yes, I saw that. And they might get Mariah. That's true. They might get Mariah. And they'll repackage her because they're afraid of the truth. Looks like Chelsea are making positive talks with Delap as well. Okay. Alright, Maria, how are you? I think personally, if NXT do land Mariah May, she'll only go to NXT because they're afraid of the truth. I stand firmly on that. The truth is simple. They'll realise that their main roster women's champion is actually the B-Tech version, and they'll have to rectify Mariah's character because they don't want the same character twice, even though Mariah May was first. That is correct. That is going to be quite the match. If I hear meat chants, I'll be absolutely annoyed. I just want to see good wrestling between two of the best they have. I don't want that ridiculous chant. That chant fucking offends me.
We've all seen life-altering moments come
Right.
from the top of that cell.
Ugh.
Arm drag,
Son of a bitch.
way to get out of a predicament.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
Back in the day, I lived it. You've got no idea. But I think right now both are on par with each other for hate. Like, if you're not WWE, you get hate, regardless. Yep, correct, Maria. It just shows how stupid they are. She's going to go up to the main roster, Stephanie Vancouver, but they've wasted her title run. And they've wasted Jordan Grace. So, oh well, shit happens, eh?
Williams had that well scouted.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Oh my God, no.
No, don't take her, you spoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was
we're
nowhere
finished
near the
approaching
edge,
uncharted
and I
territory
still
in this
fall
matchup.
off.
I would remind you, medical staff is on standby for both of these men.
I was nowhere near the edge.
Here he comes back down the side of this
That is
cell.
pathetic. I don't think Jada Parker is good enough to win the championship either yet. I think she has potential, but she's not ready to be a champion. I think they should have put, if they were smart, they should have put the belt on Jordan Grace at the Battleground or whatever it was.
Who are you to question him? He's making the climb.
I just don't understand the logic. I don't see the logic.
If you ask me, that's what you got to do to win this thing.
Is WWE just trying to be funny?
This is a career-defining moment for him. When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
Right, Trick, you're not that good, mate.
I don't know, I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
I hate that Phantom Undertaker's not in this.
Flesh through a meat grinder. Taking head over heels.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
What a maneuver!
Destruction. Taking out your opponent, but at what cost? I think everyone's out for good. Back suplex.
And now he's making
Do you
his way
hate the
to
movie Ready to Rumble?
He's got impressive climbing skills.
You're the best, Byron.
Yeah, Taker's on this game. It's just that the Phantom Undertaker's not in this game, which is crap. It's a shame you don't get the hybrid Undertaker from when he returned, like 04, 05, because that era was fun.
A wasted opportunity to attack your
Do you hate... But in terms of Ready to Rumble, I haven't watched that in so long that I don't even remember it. Yeah, they're making strong moves on it as well. Ben Jacobs has said something.
And Undertaker's clearly looking for a fight here.
I'm going to say something on a limb and I stand by it. None of the 2K games have actually been good.
For the love of God, someone needs to check for
I did like the American Badass gimmick, yeah.
anyone could have survived that fall. This is bad, guys.
Even though he was very much, he was so he was overweight and out of shape for the first year and a half of the run. But after that, he got himself into good physical shape and he was quality. 2000 and 2001, if he had been in better physical shape, he would have won a title sooner. I'm confident of that, for fuck's sake. He did.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Thought he had it. You gotta be kidding me.
Alright, I've had enough.
Great counter. Big boot. Jeez.
of course he countered it. Well, that's one finisher countered.
The WWE Universe is on its feet, and deservedly so. These superstars.
I might end up just Revenge of the Taker punishing Trick Williams this entire stream.
Finds the table, and guys, I do
That for
not
me is his
see
best version.
anything wrong for this world.
Well, Corporate Ministry was good, but Ministry of Darkness into the Corporate Ministry Taker was his best version.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Re-entering the ring now.
It could have been a lot better story-wise, the Corporate Ministry, but the Ministry of Darkness was brilliant.
Trick nailed it.
Under Siege was okay. Nah. Fuck off, Taker, you pussy. Nah, I'm not having that. No chance. I am not having that.
The legendary Hell in a Cell structure, home to some of the most iconic, brutal moments in WWE history.
That was his best version by far. He was never creatively better after that, in my opinion.
Yeah, when they see that structure,
And that's not an insult to
made manifest.
after that, which was great.
Saxton, on the other hand,
But Ministry of Darkness Taker was his best in general for creativity. It was never eclipsed.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
The main event was awful under Siege. Like, that main event was dreadful. Only one person stood out.
Secret to winning a Hell in a Cell match.
you have to be willing to leave your humanity behind. Become the most vicious possible version of yourself, because that's what it takes to win inside Hell in a Cell. Beautiful hip toss.
I'm not wasting around this time. I'm gonna fucking break this man.
Needs to reassess his strategy. Williams might be waking up.
The U-turn he needed in this match could have been right there.
No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into
I started watching WWE when Taker was becoming like the corporate minister, so that was actually really good. So I got to see at least the end of that. I hated the Unholy Alliance. Fucking teaming up with a Big Slow. That was his first tag team title as well. Imagine your first tag team championship is with the Big Slow. I would have handed in my resignation right there and then.
What impact.
The Midian sacrifice though was wild. I loved how they turned on
This is what you
the Brood.
expect from
That was
one wrestler.
perfect.
Nobody makes it out without having to endure their share of suffering.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Yeah, Where To Stephanie was awesome.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Turning the tables.
The Dungeon of Doom could have been a whole lot better. Why is the chat not showing up on screen? I don't get it.
A sidewalk slam.
Well, yes, but his first as a heel, like his first like major tag team championship run was with the Big Slow. The one with Stone Cold was, you know what I meant. It wasn't as good. The end of Backlash 1999, correct. I know what I was saying in terms of like the first run. Like I knew Stone Cold was the first because obviously that was the highway to hell. But what I meant was like the first like where he was a heel as a tag team champion, where it was an actual tag team. He wasn't a tag team with Stone Cold. Just like his tag team run with The Rock, I don't count either. Even though he won the belt, I don't count it as a championship run because it lasted like an episode, 2 episodes. That was like a waste of it.
There's some power behind that punch.
Yeah, the whole big thing of like the whole segment with going through the desert, that was horrible. The best match of his entire run though, as the corporate run. Yeah, his best match though as the corporate taker was either the Rocket King of the Ring or the First Blood match. Big Show had no psychology.
Ouch.
But why am I not interested in Santana challenging the title? Because they gave the title to an NXT rookie.
Stop anybody.
Oh, just turn that around.
And I will never change my mind on it. The first blood match was perfect, start to finish. Oh, he was. Because half the run he wasn't even medically cleared to wrestle.
Coming next, taking their time. Punch to the gut. I think
He took a lot of time off during that run.
Extending their opponent.
The closest psychology that the Big Slow had was the amount of cheeseburgers he could scoff. He had no psychology. He's so overrated as a big man. I don't get why people don't call him out for how shit he was. And he should have held Vince McMahon accountable a lot more as well, but he never did. He should have.
Boom! What an uppercut.
Oh, right in there.
Yeah, I think Trick's face might have taken the brunt of that one. He broke right through the wall. My God. Nothing good ever comes from ending up on the outside of Hell in a Cell.
But yeah, that first blood match was incredible, and I loved how it led immediately to X-Pac. Like that, X-Pac's involvement was perfect in the first blood match. The SummerSlam tag match, by the way, is actually quite good. No, guy, it doesn't go against my statement of giving things a chance. He was, Billy. Just stop. He was. He only had 2 realistically good years in the business. I do actually. I think they're very good. I think Wrestling Bios is better, but I do like Wrestling with Regret. They deserve a lot of credit for their work. At the end of the day, I will never give this whole NXT thing a chance. And I'm sick of people telling me to give them a chance. I won't. They disrespect my fandom. Like, how hard is that for people to understand, you know?
Planning on what to do next. Oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
For the love of mankind, he fell right out of the sky.
Yeah, that IC title match is fantastic. That IC title match is absolutely perfect.
Undertaker turning up the intimidation factor.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the
Guy,
match.
you'll never understand. The more you continue going on and on about it, you'll never understand.
A bit of provocation from the Undertaker.
This isn't even company adjacent right now. Not even point scoring with Death Riders either. Like, you're never gonna get it.
Just something about the aura of the Undertaker that you truly have to see up close to believe.
Well, no Spanish team has lost a European final since 2001. So we're about to find out if that curse can officially die. Come on, Trick, you clown, get up here.
Oh boy! Oh my God! Oh my!
Otherwise, I'm gonna do that to you.
Sacrificing your own body, but why? Why? To win at any cost. Caught square by the haymaker.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now.
And here we go, business picking up.
Finally, he's moving.
Climb the cell. Remember though, in many cases, coming down is the truly hard part.
I'm just waiting to see what happens in the next 24 to 48 hours. Either Conte or Allegri's getting the AC Milan job. I can't wait.
Dangerous. This is more than reckless. No one should be up there, let alone performing these maneuvers.
No. Clearly you don't. You clearly don't understand if you're just saying it, oh, he's going to lose it to a TNA guy. It's not the... That's not the point. I'm sick of repeating it. I'm actually sick of repeating it.
You go up there and try to reason with him. Way to steer clear. Pile driver on its way. Oh,
Careful, Trick. You might do a Chad Gable.
Proving hell doesn't need to stay in the confines of the cell. Hell can go anywhere. Taker's got him. Falling from that height, you have to worry about his condition. Yeah, he's slow to get up here, Saxton.
Nah, nearly get your neck snapped in half by a pile driver.
Some matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. Setting foot in the ring now.
James completely understands my point. I'm glad someone actually listens and doesn't like constantly carry shit on. Which I understand people will do, but this proves my point. At least someone actually understands my point. Santana should have won it from someone who's a signed TNA talent, you know, because that's what matters. He has a story.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
I gave up on NXT a long time ago.
Out of the ring and into
I lost interest in NXT. I watched the odd match here and there, but I basically fell out of enjoyment with the product. Shit happens. I think people hype it up way too much, that's all. And I just didn't like some of the stuff they were producing. I didn't like some of the talent, I didn't like some of the stories. And I just didn't like some of the feuds that they were forming. I just find they were really cheap. It's just how it goes with me.
Williams dodges. Reversal on top of reversal. He's doing some dangerous redecorating. I think the table really ties it all together.
Yeah.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
I just don't like how it's portrayed. I'm happy for certain talents. I think the women are exceptional there, but the male talents are all fucking abysmal.
No, this ends right here. Smoke slam through the table. Pure chaos. Carnage and scraps of table everywhere. Taking the brutality of this match to a new level.
Just look at Undertaker gaining the momentum in this one.
Because they continue to try and evolve the product. NXT is simply, it's another night where you're going back and forth. And also, I didn't like how they kept using NXT. Like, well, I can absolutely tell you it's nothing to do with me, but YouTube is stupid. What I hate about NXT is they came in and said, oh, this is a development brand, and I'm like, you know what, that's okay, I can get on board with that. And then they start bringing in main event talent, and they said, oh, this is still a development brand, And they kept just making it all convoluted. And it got to the point where I'm like, either you're a development brand or you're a main roster brand. Like, you're the third main roster brand. And then they still say it's a development brand, even though they've got NXT Level Up and Evolve and LFG. So I'm like, make your fucking mind up. And I was like, you know, at that point I was like, you know, I'm just can't be arsed anymore.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Plain and simple. They've got talent there that I recommend you should keep up with, though. That's something I don't discredit. But there's only like, I'm going to say this in the most respectful way possible. NXT only has one talent on the men's side that I actually think is good. Maybe two.
This is dangerous. This is terrifying. I think Saxton might start screaming. I'm trying to hold it in. He made it to the top. Oh, just stop moving. Warm up the engine on the
A lot of people are not going to like that, but that's my honest truth.
They're going to end up soon. Right in the breadbasket. That'll hurt. DDT.
And here's a funny thing as well, before anyone says, oh, you gave up on NXT, I gave up on Rampage like a year and a half into watching it.
Taker retaliates.
The Undertaker
Uh-oh.
turned it into an arm drag. Isolating their opponent's arm and
What would make me stop watching AEW?
We have descended to the last circle of hell, gentlemen. Time to
If they did what WCW did with the World Championship and put it on a fucking celebrity.
War is being waged here, and no one is willing to surrender.
all of the damage must be taking its toll.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
If that Costco fat cunt won the World Championship, I would stop watching AEW immediately.
Right to the kidneys. Where do these superstars get the idea to do this?
I don't know.
That's the only way I would stop watching.
I would want to know what their nightmares look like.
so much torque on the knee and ankle.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Just like I hated the fact that Ron the Truth Killings won the tag titles with fucking Pac-Man Jones. Fun fact, I celebrated when they lost the titles. I celebrated heavy at Bound for Glory 2007.
He must have seen that coming.
Because that fucking insulted me as well.
Getting carried around.
That prick should never have won it.
He just fell 20 feet.
Biggest waste in TNA history. Apart from Trick Williams winning the championship. So there you go.
Hard impact in the corner.
Yeah, well I do.
Out of the ring and into hell itself.
Yeah, Braun Strowman win the tag titles with that fucking weird 10-year-old was absolutely stupid.
He's got something in mind here.
That was an insult to WrestleMania, that was an insult to pro wrestling fans, that was an insult to life itself.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah, it was a low point in wrestling, it was. Because then Vince Russo won the title, and that fucking useless slob should never have won anything in his life.
What's he trying to prove here?
That he's the best.
Difference is, I lived it, I seen it, went through it. So I'm sick of people questioning what I like about wrestling, what would make me switch off.
All right, he's made it. Oh, clothesline.
End of the day, that's what I say, that's my truth, and that's how I live it.
I don't know if they thought.
Yes, celebrities have got no right to get involved.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Back and forth. Neither
Well, WWE haven't had their head on straight for a very long time, so there you go.
This is too much, but I can't look away.
Vince Russo is an absolute clown when it comes to booking certain storylines, and people overrate some of his shit.
Undertaker.
He had some good things, but my god, he had a lot of shit that should never have ever have been allowed.
When you hold this much contempt for your opponent, you'll do anything you have to drag him to hell.
I'm glad his women's promotion was never put into effect because Jesus Christ.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Both competitors showing.
Yeah, that was his best ever thing. Survivor Series, that was it. After that, nothing.
Take a different approach here, I guess. I don't know why.
That midget thing on NWA TNA as well with the gun was embarrassing.
At the top of Hell in a Cell, tensions high and tempers even higher as we're seeing.
No chance of cooler heads prevailing here.
Of course it was my turn to go through.
I cannot imagine.
This could do it. Quick count out after one.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
I believe Real Betis have potentially scored already. I don't know.
Trick off the ropes. Nice neck.
That is a horrible finisher.
For the Undertaker.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
If he was so honest, then why did he lie?
Then the Undertaker and a kick
Answer that question.
greatest proof we have seen in this match.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
I watched the Muhammad Hassan Dark Side of the Ring episode today.
Believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Jesus, like, because I watched it like on the way to work this morning. Jesus Christ, Vince, you absolute dumbass. I like the nice words by Jim Cornette. Like, his words were really nice towards Mark Capani. And I'm glad he found peace with his life after wrestling. They fucking ruined him. He would have been one of the best heels ever if they hadn't fucked around with his gimmick. Even though he shouldn't have got it in the first place.
Just the kick.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Knew what trick had coming.
300-pound running DDT.
And now in the most dangerous area inside the cell. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Spanish teams, when it comes to a final, they dial into some sort of weird voodoo that they have. It's crazy. Absolutely, because one understands wrestling, the other just makes it look like a complete fallacy and a complete weird joke.
As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. Looking for something.
I'll be surprised if Chelsea win this final, Billy. Just because it's a Spanish team, not any other team.
Devastating weapon.
If it was any other nation, I'd be like, yeah, Chelsea win this. But Chelsea will become the greatest English European side tonight if they win this trophy.
And he is daring his opponent to face him with the steel chair.
Weapon in hand.
And I stand by that hill, because nobody else will be able to match their feet.
Known to everyone in the arena.
Come on, Trick. Get in this ring, you big pussy.
Wedging the chair into the turnbuckles.
Heading back to the ring.
Placed into the corner.
Ooh, okay. Trio wolf position.
Countered it just in time.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Punch to the gut.
I took the wind right out of you. Vicious right forearm.
And he's got him by the neck. Look at this.
That was a hard-hitting offensive Undertaker right there.
If you generally think that
This is insane.
Vince Russo is not is naive and not a psycho, and Jim Cornette's the only psycho, then I don't know what to tell you.
He might never.
Because only a psycho thinks of the ideas Vince Russo had.
Particularly terrible. I don't
Bear in mind, I'm privileged to say that guy follows me on Twitter. I'll take that. But he is a psycho with some of the ideas he came up with.
One of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Living, breathing psycho.
he's able to hold off the attack.
A word from our sponsor, Steel Chair Shot. Beautiful kicks. Leg drop, here it comes. Oh, he missed. I'm very surprised I missed.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Hurled away. God.
Undertaker draining the life out of his opponent.
Williams having trouble getting his bearings.
Don't miss, don't miss. Thank you.
Ducking out of trouble.
I never said Jim wasn't a psycho. I know Jim's a psycho. But Vince Russo is also a psycho.
The dead man has him up. Tombstone. Taker's about to end another fight. Undertaker is ready to collect another soul, gentlemen.
Honestly, Vince Russo loves to just talk himself into work all the time. The guy's just weird.
Tombstone. That has trick rocked.
Like, he's so damn weird.
The cover.
Oh, not yet. They
Fuck.
just got the shoulder up.
Unreal.
Fuck off.
A kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
An unfamiliar look of shock from The Undertaker. He thought that was it. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
Sit down, pile driver.
And the damage is just going.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it.
Yeah, I heard it went well. I'm really glad for him. I really am.
Finally comes to an end.
I feel it's horrible news that he had to go through it in the first place.
Here is your winner.
That is one bad eye. Right, who's next on the bullion front? Ah, you know what? Let's put him in this environment. Where is it? Yeah, of course he didn't. Disagree with me all you want, I personally don't care. Only a psycho comes up with the shit that he thought of, plain and simple. Or should I just say flat out weirdo?
The bell and this steel cage match is officially underway.
It's up to you, but either way, some of the stuff he came up with was an absolute disgrace. And his hate for wrestling fans shows why nobody wants to listen to him.
Hard impact on the back.
Because it's just flat out bullshit.
The Undertaker grounding his
And it just shows how immature he is.
He deflects it right back.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
DDT.
Planet. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Return.
It'll
fire
probably
from
just
the
be like either a
Undertaker.
short burst connection or just YouTube being bizarre.
Finds a counter for the dead man.
Yeah, that I just find that's funny. Vince Russo is the biggest self-mark there is.
Elbow to the gut.
Like, he marks for himself, so
Big back body drop. What
it's just
elevation.
stupid
Might take all of
from him.
Cena's will to win to bounce back from that attack.
The added pressure the
If it wasn't for Dixie Carter sticking up for him, he would never have lasted in TNA longer than he should have done.
Superstar off their game a bit, doesn't it, Corey?
While the cage around
Oh
the
yeah,
ring's an
I
added
agree,
stipulation,
Lark.
The goal remains the same for these superstars. You have to
She
make
chose to
sure
listen
the
to him
opposition
over
before they have an
two of the
opportunity.
greatest minds wrestling's had. Just sums up why she got us kicked off Spike TV. Yeah, well, you can be both.
Side slam. Ooh.
A weird little psycho.
He knows how to avoid contact.
Strong right.
Oh, claws piercing into the skin.
Unrelenting attacks from The Undertaker.
Yeah, The Undertaker is dominating Cena like he has so many others.
Into the chop block, a debilitating counter there. Boom, what a forearm.
He's definitely for anyone who's a mark for anybody. He's the biggest mark for himself.
Right to the back of the neck.
Oh, strong knee connects.
And I think people are sick of his some of his bullshit.
Right into the cage.
Because he says the same thing every single year, and people are just embarrassed by it.
Undertaker kicks out.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
The Undertaker cannot be stopped.
John Cena's
See, when he's talking other things, you actually get some enjoyment out of him.
Need to stop this one. If anyone can make a big
Which is a true,
comeback,
I'm actually being
it's
serious.
John Cena.
into the pin attempt. He's able to kick out before.
But when it comes to talking about wrestling, you just want to ignore him. He's as entertaining as taking a shit.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And boom, driven into the mat. So much damage inflicted.
The only terminology that Vince Russo knows about the business is babyface and heel.
Cena's just trying to
Oh, he does. He just doesn't get it. Like, that's the funny thing. He just doesn't get it.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh. Shutting that down.
Of course, Prototype gets a counter.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. And both athletes showing that they have each
Who the
other's
fuck
number.
are you slapping, you little prick?
Bad predicament right here. He
Oh, of
got
course.
whipped into that corner. Undertaker with the counter.
Earth-shaking power slam.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense. From the middle rope, catches nothing but air.
When he went to other promotions to try do things on his own, you saw how bad they were.
Every blow he lands, you can see that hunger inside Cena, driving him forward. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Knew what was coming from Taker. How's that for a counter?
Oh, he is.
And Cena's able to evade.
Back body drop.
I still think it's funny that he says that he watched Glow as a teenager when Glow didn't come out until he was like mid to late 20s. I still find that absolutely funny. He was a Jerry Springer mark, that is true.
I think we know exactly where the dead man is headed.
I bet he's going to the top rope, Byron.
The old familiar sight. Old school.
See when he's playing classic music and he's just talking music and day-to-day stuff in general? Good listen. See when it comes to talking about wrestling?
Damage on the back.
Nah.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
I just can't. I remember one stupid televised feud that he did in an NWA TNA pay-per-view. And honest to God, like that just summed up how bad it was gonna get. Luckily, it all changed. If you haven't seen this one before, I do recommend it.
Cena has no control here.
The Undertaker cannot be stopped. That drop in the leg. A well-timed dodge.
Popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power.
Tombstone pile driver. What devastation from The Undertaker.
The dead man.
Final time, the last ride. Classic Undertaker. Doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, what power.
Rest in peace. Cena's in trouble. Cena's in trouble.
Makes the cover.
1, 2. That's 3.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Let's see. If you know where I'm going with this, we're in for a treat. Wait, refuse what? No, I disagree on that. And yeah, Batista. Oh, no belts. Okay. That's okay. We don't need a belt for this. Let's just have some fun. Eric Bischoff, in terms of booking, only had like a good 18 months as a head booker.
That's right. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, or
And then he went to fuck. I'm not even kidding.
anything goes. Superstars collide in this type of match.
Oh,
when they
right,
can't
aye.
get past their personal differences. When all other avenues have not produced an end result.
He's been put in a bind.
And he has answers for Batista.
Forearm club. Scoop slam. Leg drop across the throat.
That's the reality of it.
Oh my, devastating impact to the back.
No, I'm talking about Bischoff, like in his that 18 months of WCW, like from 96 up until Starrcade. After that, it was over.
A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now one of the best strikers in the
Because obviously he pussied out at Starrcade, the coward.
big time atomic drop. That'll have you walking funny.
Batista's opponent seeing him as more of a molehill than a mountain right now.
Taker showing that ability to adapt to any opponent.
Oh, drop. The dead man is now taking command. Taker is digging.
Russo as an on-screen personality wasn't that good.
Limited in ODQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance.
For everyone else, though, the sky.
Yeah, good squashing is okay.
Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my
Where it
advice
matters,
is
like where it matters, a squash match works. Like Cena getting squashed at WrestleMania was entertaining. Russo on screen was really embarrassing to watch, because all he said was, "Alright, bro, bro." I feel like I was watching Matt Riddle before Matt Riddle came around. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what really didn't work for Eric, and I stand by this. Those stupid segments that he had with Miss Elizabeth, those were shit. Oh yeah, that was just, yeah, that was embarrassing. On the mic, Russo was better. Based on what?
Taker bringing forth another unholy attack there.
Eric Bischoff was much better on the mic, and I will stand by that till the end of time. Eric Bischoff couldn't do many things, but when it came to cutting promos, he was actually very good. Oh, I know, Smooth, I know.
And responds with a counter of their own.
And this match will head back to the ring.
He does have one promo. He does have one. I agree with that.
And now Batista's being dismantled. The dead man opening the gates of hell on Batista.
When he says that's the last time you'll see that piece of shit, 100%, that is his only one true good promo.
And a chop block takes him down.
Undertaker counters.
Oh, we're gonna see it.
Based on passion.
Slam by the Undertaker.
Batista's in a bad place.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Stephanie is Ricky Starks,
What is this superstar?
probably, but he'll fail.
They're thinking about the end.
He will fail.
Finishing this thing off by any means necessary.
Oh, of course it was, Smooth.
Getting to the end.
He'll head to the ring.
It was a way to properly insult a fan base.
Is pumping, and the WWE universe is
And that match was horrible as well, like... I ended up going to watch that match. That match was shocking start to finish. I had to watch it anyway. Just so I can properly slate how bad it was that WWE buried TNA.
Got him set up.
Reversal.
Yes.
Take advantage.
What a counter.
Sharp elbow to the gut.
I would rather listen to neither of them.
Pulled right back in.
Yep.
Side slam.
The funny thing is WWE are doing a lot of counter programming right now,
Shield.
which is just absolutely funny.
And he was ready for Undertaker.
Notice how one of them is just actively focusing on themselves, the other's just trying to overdo their shows.
And a kick.
I'll tell you what let Eric Bischoff down when it came to his promos. What let Eric Bischoff down
Pulled right back in.
was he had to always tie it back to the mug Hulk Hogan. He couldn't do anything else.
using the elbow to escape the attack.
Well, they clearly are if WWE are counter-programming them again for when they do All In. So,
This match isn't over yet.
I think you're, if you don't think they are, then you're blind. I'm sorry.
As you'll ever be.
NXT is a third brand. You can't call them a development brand anymore. Anyone that thinks they're not a development, that thinks they're still a development brand is a delusional moron.
Batista getting the WWE Universe riled up. To the
And yeah, I'll say it again. If you don't think NXT is a development brand, you're a delusional moron.
Really looking to destroy his
Because it has been development for years.
This is taking things way too far. Don't do it. Tombstone pile driver.
These superstars are just wreaking havoc. Our announce table's been reduced to scraps.
This is less like a match and more like mayhem. Nowhere is safe.
Getting close to 10 here.
Now you gotta dig deep.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take things into the ring.
You can't call it developmental anyway if you've got LFG, if you've got Level Up, LFG and Evolve, which they all say are development stuff. So
Gold time.
they effectively can't.
Undertaker and Batista have the crowd roaring.
Able to get the advantage here.
They always use that excuse, Billy.
What a combination.
For me, NXT stopped being a development brand in like 2016. They have people that can work.
Come on, this is just too much.
I agree. The ref had
Like
already
5
started
people.
feeling that more work needs to be done here.
Oof, a meeting of the minds creates separation.
And a reversal from the Undertaker. Big boot. Guess he didn't think that was enough. Striking
They're going to
while his
put so
opponent is
many
still
veterans and legends on that show just to do things. NXT at its best,
suplex. Undertaker
2015 to
showcasing his
2018,
merciless ways. Things can get grim in a hurry,
even
Batista
most of the
don't
little
mess
bits of
around.
2019 was his absolute best.
Cinching in a waistline.
Braun Breaker, he was excellent with his period,
From
but
the opposition, Batista.
Bear hug, squeeze him. The bear hug, and a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
The time has arrived to rest in peace. Tombstone from the Undertaker. Will Batista recover?
to be fair, I did go back and rewatch some of my favourite NXT matches last night, because they're miles better than an episode of Monday Night Raw right now.
Count still climbing.
You think that's what that was? This is how I know that you've lost it.
Outside the ring now, he has
You
no
seriously
need to
think
rush.
they took TNA seriously because they brought back Bret Hart? They brought back Bret Hart for a week, and TNA couldn't do anything after that. Not even kidding. I lived through it. See, during that era, that's why I hate WWE fans.
He had it scouted.
I wouldn't even make the match, to be honest, Zodiac, because fans would start chanting "This is awesome" and singing songs after 10 seconds that the match would be a failure.
Serious injury just went way up.
These superstars are starting to get very imaginative right now. You have to think someone's looking at that stage and getting some dark thoughts. I can see up to the rafters and there's not a single
I'm going to tell you
person
one
sitting
simple
down.
fact, guy, and this is something that you really have to learn.
This arena can't contain them, and if history's any
The
indication,
last time
nothing
WWE
is about
took
to
any
happen up there
promotion
either.
seriously was WCW.
Coming back into the ring, back to the action.
They don't take any other promotion seriously even when those promotions are doing well. They don't care.
The animal Batista. Batista
Hope this helps.
perfectly measured the dead man on that one.
Undertaker, elevated wrist lock.
If you don't take competition seriously, then you're getting nowhere. Your favourite Rock versus Taker match. They only had one good one, in my opinion, and that was King of the Ring 99. In terms of what single matches, King of the Ring is their only good singles match together.
Able to answer the count.
Apart from that, their best matches together were usually multi-men like Armageddon, Hell in a Cell, and the Triple Threat of Vengeance.
He's back into the ring.
Ah yes, because attendance is all that matters to you.
Delivers the leg drop.
You've just contradicted yourself. Well done.
Right into that turnbuckle. Showing some extra scouting.
Just remember, I lived through TNA's best era. I've lived through every bit of TNA, but you've just contradicted yourself.
Uh-oh. Batista setting him up. It could be time.
Batista didn't waste time.
It's only a big thing to people who care about ratings. Professional wrestling fans don't care about ratings.
He's back on his feet and ready to keep going, it looks like.
Oh, he fights Batista back.
Oh, man, the neck breaker.
shifting his eerie focus to the
I have not seen who's booked, who's on them. I have got no clue. I've got other shit to catch up on. I was going to watch Worlds Collide, but it means fuck all now. Ratings are only important if you care about ratings in general. I don't. And I never will. They mean nothing to me because guess what? I don't work in television.
Batista's being taken full advantage of now.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now. Oh, my goodness.
I'm kind of glad because I would absolutely shoot myself if I worked in television. It's too bad that there's one match type in this. How did you contradict yourself? Because you spoke about attendance. Go back and read what you said before you think about anything else. WCW never went out of business because of bad ratings though. Before anyone tries, WCW did not go out of business because of bad ratings. Just like that's why WWE was not kicked off the USA Network in the mid-90s. Like, there's actually a reason why Vince and WWE never went out of business in the mid-90s. Just like WCW didn't go out of business because of ratings. WCW went out of business because AOL and Time Warner were like, nah, fuck this, we don't care anymore. Exactly. WCW were actually, despite how shit they were still drawing decent ratings. You spoke about attendance and said, well, it affects it. TNA crowds at the time were getting at best 1,200 people, right? Same as roughly an ECW crowd. Here's the thing. Every crowd in those areas, same promotions, it's passion. They still didn't take them seriously. Yeah, of course they are. And people are letting them do it. They're letting them get away with it. And it's wrong. I'm going to read your card bit in a minute. I just want to make sure Batista gets his bald head kicked in. You are a walking contradiction.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
It's not why they went out of business though. They didn't want professional wrestling. Like, it actually came out from a leaked executive. They didn't want wrestling on TV anymore. They didn't want it on Time Warner, which I kinda understand.
Batista's being picked apart here. The Undertaker is making it.
Oh, fuck's sake. No, no. Bastard.
The Undertaker in a bad way.
Okay, I might lose this now. I might lose.
Batista is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Shit. Ah, never mind, I'm invincible.
Now that is determination.
Taking it outside the ring now. Man, this place is jumping.
I wish you could change the commentators on this, because I absolutely would.
Guys, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Suplex off the outside. Boom to the floor.
It's doing that thing again where the comments are not coming on the screen. That's really annoying.
This fight is going down right in front of our faces.
More up close and personal than I'd like to be.
Of course he countered the last ride. Cheers, fella.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Big boot. And not ready for the bell just yet.
I'm not going to end the match here.
Here we go. Oh my, apron.
The chat is catching up on TV. That's something out with my control. I hate when this happens.
Batista finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down. Now's a chance for Batista to get back into this match.
Back into the ring.
Ah, fuck it. You only live once.
Take off. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack. Boom, what a right. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Since that question is back up on the screen now though, see, to answer your question, Zodiac, about teams.
Incoming. Oh my, apron senton.
I think Braun Breaker would probably be the fifth man.
Ooh.
The teams would be interesting though. I think I would have a mixture, like I would have like maybe like a Rey Mysterio on there or something.
He stands up and stops the ref's count.
You can't keep him down.
He returns to the ring. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing.
Yeah, I stopped watching. I'm just glad that I stopped, and I'm proud of it. Like, I actually gave up on SmackDown.
Undertaker cuts him off. What
Cody story? Favorite Taker versus Batista match? Oh, that's easy. The last, I nearly said the last man standing. That's my second favorite. The Hell in a Cell for me, by far, was their best match. It's my favorite as well.
And this match will continue.
Man, there is no quit.
I actually think,
no one in this building has seen.
if you look at their entire run of matches together, the worst was the chairs match. The best was the Hell in a Cell.
And he goes into the ring.
If I'm going to rank them, you guys won't like this, but I'm going to say it.
And he's taking this to the outside.
It goes for me in order: the Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing, Steel Cage. Yeah, WrestleMania 23, then the chairs match.
This match isn't over yet.
Cyber Sunday was an odd one, because I feel like they could have done more, but they just fucked about with it. That match was decent though. Actually, I'll put that after the WrestleMania 23 match. Chairs match is definitely last though, because it was crap.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
And this count will stop. This is
I never liked that chairs match, to be honest. I really hate it. Armageddon, I'm only looking at their singles matches. I'm not looking at the likes of Armageddon or the Elimination Chamber. None. I don't think the WrestleMania 23 was overrated, but I suppose that comes into context.
Batista's imposing a dominance over the Undertaker.
Batista getting the WWE Universe riled up. And they're up. Last man standing match continues.
Your thoughts on Hulk teaming up with Spider-Man?
He's one step ahead there.
The
is better than anything Jey Uso's ever done.
This one is headed outside, guys. He steps foot in the ring again.
Come on, Baldy, get out the ring.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
Absolutely. This year he turned into the worst WrestleMania, which is just an absolute hilarious contradiction.
Jaw-shattering boot. These superstars are showing no concern for their own well-being. All that matters.
Oh, no, no way. This is going to end it all.
No idea, I mute it.
I'm in shock. What a disaster.
Right. I never said you can count.
For some reason. What's that all about?
He's not ready for it to be over yet, Cole. We got a long way to go. Way down hard, the last ride. There are a lot of ways. Oh, no, no way. This is going to end it all. Tombstone pile driver. Good God, what an impact. I knew there would be sparks tonight, but this is an all-out war. And this war could still be far from over. I'd wager there's plenty more devastation to come.
The dead man taking a moment to compose himself. A count of 7.
Is this really it?
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
Favorite Falls Count Anywhere match?
Caught with the boot. This fight has made its way to the entranceway.
Oh, man, so many things can go wrong now. Leg drop across the throat.
Just look at Undertaker gain the momentum in this one.
And nothing can stop the dead man. Running power slam.
And I think we all know nothing good comes of fighting.
That's
on
a
the
good
stage.
one.
Case in point, nothing good happening right now. An opportunity for Batista to shift the momentum. Batista showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Intensity and anger boiling over, all coming to a head up on the stage.
As we can only see, it's only getting worse by the second, Michael.
Kurt Angle versus Abyss.
The Undertaker grounding his opponent.
You did.
Leg drop. This is a pretty dangerous place to fight.
And it won't be on Netflix either. But what you will get though, at least, is you've got the vault, I suppose.
And now Batista's being dismantled. Things can get grim in a hurry.
Oh, trust me, I didn't misunderstand.
Facing off at the top of the ramp.
If I misunderstood, I would tell you I misunderstood.
Straight punch.
Because I know when I don't understand things, don't worry.
Running power slam.
Intensity and
But in
anger
terms of
boiling
best
over.
Falls Count Anywhere matches, for me it's either Kurt Angle versus Abyss,
Can only see it's only
or
getting worse by the second, Michael.
I'd have to say Rock versus Mankind technically was an empty arena match at halftime heat, so even though it was an empty arena match, it was Falls Count Anywhere, so I'd have to say it's one of those two. Actually, yeah, it is. It's those two.
These superstars are showing no concern for their own well-being. All that matters to them right now is doing as much damage to one another as possible. Unrelenting attacks from the Undertaker.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now.
Aura means nothing.
He's piling up the damage now.
This is sadistic. Such incredible power on
Well,
display. This is
in general, to me, it means fuck all, but yeah.
Screens, exposed metal, ledges, so much could go wrong very quickly.
In terms of the vault, though, I don't know if they're just constantly adding things slowly or whatever, but
There are a lot of ways this can go sideways.
they're definitely missing out on a lot of things,
Looks like it hurts.
Timely
which
reversal
isn't
from
helpful.
Undertaker.
And Batista needed that badly. Now's a chance for Batista to get back into this match.
It would still be the tombstone. Taker would never have been where he was without the tombstone, regardless.
Batista is just playing with his food. Perfect time to attack.
Netflix will never get it right though.
Batista is being taken full advantage of now.
The animal has got to turn the aggression on to survive.
Netflix don't really want the classics.
Caught the leg.
I don't think you're going to see a lot. Exactly, it's my opinion, therefore I didn't misunderstand. Thank you.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
Oh, he's countered this. Okay, that's fine.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. They're playing ways back.
Favorite Taker versus Kurt Angle match? Oh, easy. No Way Out 2006.
And Batista is revving this crowd up. Punch right to the face.
Funnily enough, Kurt Angle did actually reply to one of my tweets the other day.
Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
And you never know, I might have got him to I might be getting Kurt Angle to Ireland.
Oh, the Undertaker. Gonna ring the arm. Leg drop.
You're welcome, great Irish people.
Time now.
That was a good match as well.
One elevation.
But nothing for me tops that No Way Out match.
Oh my gosh. That'll stop anybody.
It's the bet for me as well, I'm going to say this, it's the best WWE match of 2006. Who had the better chemistry? I actually think it's even. I actually think on all sides it's very easy. I burst out laughing.
It's the Undertaker got
I burst out laughing. I like the Sandman, but Kurt Angle would absolutely ruin him.
old school. Yeah, I like it.
Even now, Kurt Angle would ruin the Sandman, but the Sandman's just funny. But I burst out laughing when I saw it.
Straight punch. Undertaker unleashing complete devastation.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Undertaker.
I respect yours, but I feel like mine isn't respected. I just want to say. But I'm not here to cause a problem.
Shaking spine buster. Incredible. Oh my gosh. That'll
Yes,
stop
I did.
anybody.
I don't really like watching Joe Rogan that much. Why do you think Rock didn't have good chemistry with Taker?
What a punch.
I think it's down to ego.
There it is.
Yeah. He did.
Ruthlessly
That's something that
damage
Kurt did answer, but one of the questions I asked on the...
He's turning the tables.
Excellent opportunity for Batista.
It was something I actually asked him on his podcast once. He did bring that up as well about the UFC. I'm actually kind of glad he failed that medical.
He stands up and stops the ref's count.
Favorite Taker versus Austin? First Blood.
Big forearm.
Always the First Blood match.
Oh, he fights Batista back. All right, back to it, returning to the ring.
Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach.
Oh, big uppercut.
Judgment Day 2001, the No Holds Barred match is underrated.
And in the corner he goes.
SummerSlam 98, if we... SummerSlam 98 is just unlucky because of the concussion. Yeah, he would have been completely fine. Actually, I'll tell you Taker versus my favourite Taker versus Austin match actually. There's one other match that eclipses all of them. A Cold Day in Hell.
Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
The only time Taker truly defended a championship against Steve Austin.
Strong Irish whip. The Undertaker with a vintage.
Yeah, Stussy, to be fair, the match is getting overruled. It did end in a DQ, but it was a brilliant match. Right, I need to refresh this phone. First things first.
And there's 7. It's getting close.
Yep. Although, to be fair, American Made lets me down a bit.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last
This is over.
ride. Oh my God! The Phenom showing no mercy.
Son of a bitch. I got cocky.
This match ain't over yet. Big forearm. What a counter. Batista sidesteps it. Seeing an answer for every move attempted. Reversal.
Yeah, I've seen the match card now. That's actually a decent match.
Return fire from the
That's fine. I don't do YouTube for people to like. I'm gonna say something that people may not think. I don't do YouTube for people to respect my opinion. I do it because I enjoy it. If people actually didn't like my opinion, I would actually be like, thank you. I'm not kidding. But how come I feel like my opinion is not respected? Because how I've constantly said about
This could be it.
the recent title match. Did you like Gable and Jordan as a tag team?
Out victory. This one is over.
What was that? Was that American Alpha? They were decent. I think they dropped the ball with them though, but I like the partnership.
Anyone who can stop the Undertaker now.
I actually think they were a decent team when they needed it, but I don't get why they dropped the ball with them. That's something I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was American Alpha. Internet wants to be a prick, eh, pal? I don't think they should have done anything like that. That just didn't make any sense for me, you know? Like, that whole thing was just weird. Do you think the Creeds have a future? No. I don't think so. I thought they did at the time, but I don't get... I think they've been fumbled. Will JD ever get over? No. Not a chance.
And we kick things off with the controversial, the brass, the confident counter-culture icon, Hulk Hogan. Hollywood, Hulk Hogan.
Work rate for me is very important, but you need to have some sense of ability and realism. And to be fair, people that can do the high-flying stuff, like that is actually an appealing thing to many. For me, it's multifaceted.
And the seemingly immortal being standing across the ring will show no mercy on your soul. The Undertaker is here to destroy you. There is no way to measure the Undertaker's powers from beyond, nor the damage those attacks will inflict. The Lord of Darkness is here to fulfill his twisted prophecy.
But yeah, JD will never get over.
Atomic drop. Ooh. Oh man, meeting the barricade.
His entrance is very important to a wrestler in terms of presentation. Yes. They are important. They're not the most important thing, but they are important, yes.
What a landing! Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off. Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Thing is, like, there's so many ways to tell a story. I think it's just like you should appeal to all types of fans rather than it feeling like fans are feeling excluded. I think that's my only thing. If that makes sense.
elbow smash, nothing fancy.
And if you're Hollywood Hogan, you know your opponent is going to try to score the upset. How do you make sure that doesn't happen?
Judgment Day are lucky they've got a good entrance, because apart from that, they've got nothing else. They really have nothing.
Then he can flaunt all he wants. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Vampiro or Gangrel? Gangrel. I really like Vampiro though.
Hollywood using all of his power to dismantle his opponent.
Vampiro was just incredibly misunderstood.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Down on the jaw. And bite your tongue with that. Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. And another counter.
Vampiro's match with Penta is one of the best I've ever seen. The Brood had the second best feet, actually no, second is wrong. The Brood had the third best entrance and theme song of 98 and 99.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
You know, it's true, she politics more than anybody. I mean, do I have to play the theme song? He got straight back up from the flying clothesline. You fucking bastard. And you're returning to YouTube in what way exactly? Right, I've had enough. I've had enough. Fuck you, Hogan.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
To be fair, Vampiro's presentation was actually like Vampiro, like in WCW, like when WCW was still a fucking disgrace. Some of his presentation was good, like his Sting feud was good. Alright, okay. Yeah, his voiceover for his entrance scenes were good. If I look at why I said the Brood had the third best entrance theme in like 98 and 99, because Ministry Undertaker, well, his theme before he went into the Ministry, Dark Side version 3, and Stone Cold's themes were the best in 98.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas. Oh, man. Oh, an elbow drop for added measure.
He was at times. He was at times. There was something about them that stands out though, that can't be ignored. Of course Hogan counters the chokeslam, the fucking pleb. When did you start? I'm assuming that means when did you start hating Hogan? I've always hated Hogan.
And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
First, just like the very first night that I just remember watching Hogan, I just felt like an immediate disgust to him. When you just know, you know.
Such devastation. This can't be how Hollywood envisioned tonight going. Big back body drop. Up and around and took the world into the cover.
And referee cuts off the count in one.
No time to waste being shocked. This one's all but over.
Kick out.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
Not always though, that's the thing. Are you a Karate Kid fan? Yes, except the next Karate Kid, that film was awful. Johnny Lawrence was the best. Can you do special ref? Not tonight, no. Another night, yes. I might just do a whole stream of special ref matches.
Getting him into the corner. Undertaker gets reversed. Pull right back in. Side slam. Ooh. Big reversal from the Hulkster.
Probably the Iron Claw. I don't think there's generally good movies for wrestling, to be honest. I think Iron Claw is the only good one.
And he's taking this to the outside now. And he slides him back to the mat.
Documented stuff are good to watch.
Look, don't turn around. Watch out.
Well, good thing that's over, am I right?
Yeah, let's hope that never happens again. But
I think the most recent women's one's actually quite good. Well, what do you expect? You think they're going to do the whole thing in a movie? It's not possible.
It's got to be concerning. Clearly, neither man is worried about their well-being.
He's returning fire.
Yokes up their opponent. Sidewalk slam.
Sadly, with every movie, you can't get everything in, because then the film will go way too long. Now, of course, he gets his fucking leg drop.
We've seen this time after time. You cannot keep the Undertaker down.
Hogan's got to be looking deep in himself.
That was a clusterfuck. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. I just thought it was wild.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
A C+.
Turning the tables there. Getting set up for something in the corner.
The fuck?
Scoop slam.
Oh. Ooh. Kerry.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
It's random in terms of the order. That's the thing. But also, it just didn't really... It didn't lead to anything special after that. That's the worst thing. In terms of good work though by Bray, it had something. Like, it had something at least. Well, it's not, it's the same thing. What if Magnum TA never has the accident? Beats Ric Flair for the World Championship, that's for sure. And holds it for over a year. That I'm confident of. Ah, you bastard, that's so. Magnum TA, if he hadn't been an idiot behind the wheel, would have been fine. I never said it doesn't affect the quality of the match. I never said that. I'm just saying it never led to anything afterwards, which was a shame. And that's true.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Tough position to be caught in here.
Yeah, Chelsea don't want to create history then.
No, stops the count at 2.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. Oh,
I've seen every episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Mercy being shown to Hogan here. And nothing can stop the dead man. I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just don't consider it a movie.
Loud and clear.
Maybe a short-term production, maybe. I think Bettis might have scored again.
Hogan is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Or they've conceded. Something's happened. A top rope leg drop.
We could be very close to seeing a humbled Hogan here.
Careful, don't break his neck. Yeah, I think that's more appropriate in terms of conversation, which I think is more than reasonable. Like, it's like a fan-made production that works in a good way. But creatively, it reflects how well Bray Wyatt is that no one else is. Well, no one else on the current roster. No one has his level of thinking.
Sequence of reversals there. Oh man, what a boot. Running leg drop. The crowd is fired up. Undertaker is fired up.
That just feels weird where I'm sitting. Fuck this, I'm moving the screen a bit.
To the face. What a redirect.
Oh, so it was Chelsea that scored. I wonder, will history actually get made? Yeah, that's too low.
Pretty scary pattern starting to
That'll
form.
do.
That upper area takes more damage. And a big boot. Oh man.
Good, we've made that fraud bleed.
Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
Big clothesline. He is looking to do some serious harm.
No.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
They probably did.
Oh, God.
Elbow drop.
I don't go to the gym at all.
And then a little scrape to the face to finish it off.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
That's what makes a dynamic hard, if only one person's got the idea, and nobody seems to just catch on.
Here, asserting dominance.
Hollywood Hogan using his trademark power and determination that's been a hallmark of his career. The flaunting may be moments away.
Undertaker retaliates. Drops the leg.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
I think they would have been okay. I've seen her tweet, yes. I've saw it.
Caught that foot by surprise.
Scoop slam. Leg drop across the throat. Flinged across the way.
Yeah. Depends on how far you go with them, that's the only thing, but like if they were in the same era.
Fall on the counter. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display. Oh, what a knee lift. Oh, driving the elbow.
Mick Foley was something else.
Undertaker.
Elevated wrist lock. Elevated wrist lock.
And Undertaker's looking to the crowd for some support. Just hot shot it to the outside. Tagging this outside. This could be good. And again.
Broken Mat only worked in one company. But yeah, it fell out massively.
Could leave him stunned. Each blow affecting his equilibrium.
Oh my goodness.
And did you hear the impact of that? Pull right back in. Side slam. Ooh.
She's been doing a lot in between. That's the only thing that doesn't help her. Like, I feel bad for her. I've said that constantly. Yeah. Revi Sky is good at that. It's the only thing she's good for.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. The dead man could be forced to submit. Michael Cole, can you believe it?
Never looking to find an escape from the abdominal stretch.
Uh-oh, found it.
I certainly am.
Undertaker. Elevated wrist lock. Look at the power.
It was fantastic.
Timely reverse. Does he get him here? Got it. Through the suffering. Still gets the win.
Fuck's sake.
Here is your winner.
Alright, that's it. Ugh. Fucking Hogan.
That was the bell, and here we go. You can feel the evil in the air. The Lord of Darkness has an all-consuming anger about him tonight.
Listen to this fucking cockwombo is insulting.
His specter of horrors. The aura of fear that this man carries can throw off any opponent.
Don't chant for me, I'm a fucking heel, you morons.
In the ring. This being wants to hold your mind, body, and soul and crush them in his hands.
The thing is, Hollywood Hogan isn't some rookie. This isn't his first rodeo. He's definitely got himself a game. Vaulting plancha, incredible. A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Gotta find a way.
Exactly.
My goodness. And then look at that.
Okay, I really don't know what I've done, but I am not to blame. Hey Dean, I do little destruction streams. I like to destroy talent.
Hogan winning that exchange.
Yeah,
Oh, great display of strength.
that.
Suplex. Clothesline.
I don't get it. Put it that way.
Pull right back in.
He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
Makes him pay with a counter. Man, he's going for the pin.
Undertaker kicks out with ease. Not even close.
It's better than that Victoria Crawford. Jesus, that was awful. That was the worst. That was one of the worst matches I've ever seen.
Just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a
It's up there with Jey Uso versus Jim Uso. And Cena versus Rhodes. It was awful.
Oh, look at this now. Oh, he went down low with a knee.
knee right to the groin. Come on.
Now he's getting
Whereas Yeeling Lee's actually a decent talent, so I'll actually see some interest.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut.
Yeah, again, they don't make, like, they just don't know what they're doing.
Reversal. What a counter.
It's just strange.
Oh, man. Two-handed choke slam.
If she's meant to be a hot girl, then I must have 20/20 vision. All right, Fletch. She looks like Howard Stern. Damn. But yeah, I'm not kidding. If she's meant to be a hot girl or look like one, then I must have 20/20 vision. I've seen people saying she was the best thing about Fatal Attraction. How stupid are they that Gigi Dolan was in that faction that they forget? Yeah, I saw that. He's got the Fatal 4-Way at Two Worlds Collide, Out of Nation. That event's is now a waste. Because now they've spoilt the actual main event of a show that actually has meaning. I didn't like. I'm surprised Laredo Kid was there though. Like, man goes from Triple A to TNA to this. I was surprised. And he's a TNA talent, and he was listed as a Triple A talent, which I find bizarre. So another thing that NXT and WWE got wrong. Thanks, guys.
Nothing inadvertent about that. That was about as uncalled for as it comes.
Scrape to the face to finish it off. And Hogan continuing his charge. Gonna to the sky. Oh, misses the mark. Oh, man.
Ricky Starks on the main roster will be in catering quicker than you can say chicken nuggets. Maybe steal some from Dominic Mysterio.
I'm sure the Undertaker can feel his opponent's soul fading as this one continues.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
I just don't understand some of the booking they're doing right now. I just don't.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Goldberg was just a bastard. I'll never forgive that man. When he retires, it'll be interesting to see how people react to him. Hogan. They probably will. They probably will.
The trademark resolve of the Undertaker on display. He will not stay down. Blast off. Man, what a splash. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
It's NXT, but it's got some main roster talent on it. Oh yeah, he did. That spot was mental. Did Hogan go to the top rope in real life? I remember seeing Hogan go to the top rope once in my lifetime. Like, in a wrestling match, I seen him go to the top rope once. It was a long time ago, a very, very long time ago. I can't remember who the match was, but he did go to the top rope once, that I remember. Don't you dare bleed, you mannequin doll.
So ruthless.
Look at Hogan, top rope.
Ethan Page is a good wrestler. If anyone should be on that main roster, it's him.
He's taking this to the floor now.
I'll say this though. WWE botching the Gory special package pile driver spot, changing it into a butterfly pile driver, that's going to kill Penta's run in WWE. I'm just telling you now.
Face, is this necessary? Ripping at the eyes. And more hits up there can leave you
Like Penta on Monday night single-handedly jeopardized every chance he had of being successful in WWE in their current landscape of bizarre booking.
And the dead man able to rally back from the break again in this one.
The last outlaw has no desire.
And how am I so confident of that?
Just yet.
Because the same thing happened to Nakamura.
Big back body drop. One elevation.
He isn't though.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
Oh, right to the throat.
He is better. What are we talking about? Oh come on! Don't start. Don't start. Ethan Page is, but if you're saying Penta's better in WWE than he was in AEW, please don't lie. Don't lie. Ethan Page is, absolutely, but not Penta.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness.
Please don't lie. I beg you.
Look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Let the botches at the fucking Jesus. Too bad they don't let him work like one.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
That's the reality of it. But that is the unfortunate reality. He isn't. Jesus Christ. Page is, absolutely. Because he actually feels right. Nah, I do find that absolutely funny, to be fair.
Military press. And the hits to the core keep coming.
In WWE, absolutely, Ethan Page is better than Penta. Everywhere else, Penta's better than Ethan Page. To be fair, if you're stuck with Matt Hardy at any point in your career, you're screwed. Just ask Shannon Moore.
And we see him take yet another shot to the body.
Undertaker retaliates. Gets him with the counter. What's coming next? A back suplex. Knew what was coming there.
Big clothesline.
Undertaker.
Elevated wrist lock. Elevated wrist lock. The dead man has decided this ends now. Tombstone pile driver. And that can keep Hollywood down.
And he's saved by the ropes.
Damn.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible.
Of course Hogan countered it. Fuck this game.
Just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head. Slugging it out. Total trading back and forth blows now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Ooh. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
What power. Good night. What devastation.
Now and again.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Ooh.
Almost a 3 count. Yeah, talk about a close call.
Chelsea have done the unthinkable. The Headbangers finisher was actually really cool, to be fair. It's underrated. I've tried in other games, but I still haven't contemplated 25, to be honest.
Talk about evenly matched here. Oh, brutal forearm. An overbearing assault on Hogan now. And Hollywood indeed getting a taste of his
Hogan
own
is just getting what he deserves.
What's Hogan gonna do?
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Elevated wrist lock. Oh. Lands the elbow. The Undertaker shifting his eerie focus to the thousands in attendance. And he was ready for Undertaker. Boom. Boot.
Nice. Hollywood Hogan looking for the finishing touch.
Drop by Hogan.
This could put a stop to the Undertaker.
That's gotta be it. 2 count, and they're still in this.
Oh my gosh, the Undertaker resists his demise.
Amazing resilience. Oh, look out. Through the air, and connects.
Just crashing down with high impact.
And they're still, and fans still want him sacked, which is hilarious.
Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Oh, drop.
Aye, fair play to them. Arsenal couldn't do it. Man United couldn't do it.
Sidewalk slam.
Liverpool couldn't do it. Manchester City couldn't do it. Chelsea, they've done it. Fair play to them.
Military press.
Oh yeah, they're robbing bastards.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Pull right back in. Side slam. And we are down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Look out.
Oh, God.
A
Damn it.
huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
It's a shame that the Buried Alive match is not in this. Or the Boiler Room Brawl.
Undertaker with the counter. Taking this to the floor. He's
Yeah, I
back
botched
to the
that. That was a botch.
ring. Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
He must have had that scouted.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Yeah. Botchamania 13.
Popped right in the face. Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
Make your fucking mind up, Hogan.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy. The Undertaker clearly wants a fight here.
Splash in the corner. Followed up by a scoop slam.
Gosh, what a match.
Who cares? It's still actually a decent game to play, to be fair.
And you can tell these attacks are disorienting.
Games are way too overpriced these days, even for the enjoyment of a gamer. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Trampling the opposition.
And Hogan's finding the momentum in this one.
You can bet the dead man won't rest here.
No Mercy was such a good game.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Oh, he knew what was coming. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Oh, look at this now. Oh, he went
I prefer to be on the TV side than the camera side. But then again, I'd rather just be near fans that know how to wash.
Hollywood clearly wants a fight here.
Oh, the prices for that game are going to be a ridiculous over tent. The game's actually alright if it's what you like in terms of the arcadic style. I mean, I was playing the TNA game last night again for the first time in years.
A counter answered by another counter.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
I haven't played in a while, so I can't remember.
Sidestepping.
I think so.
And at this juncture, there has to be some consideration into ringing the bell.
I hate to see any match called off, but you've got to protect an athlete from himself sometimes.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout.
It was the last great GTA game.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
I think it's the best one overall.
Knew what was coming from Tate.
Hollywood Hogan utilizing his patented offense. There's the leg drop.
Shit.
Clinch this one.
Makes a cover.
Fuck you, Hogan. Fucking hate Hulk Hogan. Why couldn't Taker break his neck for real? For him, I will. I got screwed. I got genuinely screwed.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in a casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and
It was Hogan being Hogan. Taker was only 25 at the time. 26, something like that. Hogan was like, nah, you done it too tightly. He absolutely didn't. Everyone knew he was bullshit. It was just Hogan burying a young talent.
Onto the casket, and they're not done yet. Oh, no. No. What are you doing? Scooping up their opponent for a nasty body slam on top of
I'm serious about one thing. See if Taker had any level of booking in 2002, Hulk Hogan would never have been allowed back to WWE. I'm genuinely serious.
The most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Backbreaker.
Like, if he had even more say with Vince than he did, like, as he did in later years,
On the lower back.
Hulk Hogan would never have been brought back to WWE in 2002.
Oh, and a reversal. A stalemate of counters.
Yep, the Spanish record is over.
His offense gets foiled.
What a boot. He saw it coming.
Incredible amount of finals as well. They've won all in general.
The dead man with an arm wringer into the...
Look at the power.
I just think he's like, some of the stuff he said was just ridiculous. Oh, I couldn't move my head, I couldn't tuck it. Well, that's because he's protecting your head, you fucking imbecile.
Your body. That's what that was.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental?
He should have just picked him back up and done it again for real.
Superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little.
Oh yeah, Orton was pathetic.
They embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see who's
If only Orton had been 3 minutes later than he already was, 3 minutes late than he had already been late, he would have been fired at WrestleMania 21. He should have got fired after what happened at Armageddon, by the way. Not just his dad, he should have been fired as well.
Big back body drop.
Because he knew. Oh yeah, like he has definitely got a legendary status in wrestling, but he was an absolute dick.
Kick to the gut. What a right. A warning and a challenge.
Oh,
from
there's
the
another
to
botch.
his opponent. Oh, with authority. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
And Undertaker with momentum on his side.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position.
Not allowing that to go on any longer.
Terrible.
Scoop slam. Producing a
No idea.
trampling. Put her in position now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the
Hogan shits himself. That was funny.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Running leg drop.
connecting with a sharp elbow.
Big impact off the leg drop. And he's able to reverse.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Coming back in the ring. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Every single European trophy, they've won it. I think that's crazy.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud.
Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Fair play to them.
The Undertaker with the cinch shock slam.
First club or country to beat a Spanish team in a final since 2001. Monumental.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
Delivers the knee. Just look at the methodical attacks of the Undertaker.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy.
Hanging back with their own counter.
Military press.
I'm hoping that they really go all in for the story, and like besides just not just the matches, but I want to see them go all for the story tonight and just further the work. Because now we can start working on this. I have got this on Steam.
Soaring. Able to elude it. Counter after counter.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. An overbearing assault on Hogan now.
Taker is digging another hole.
Do I like Seth as a wrestler?
Oh, God.
Yes, but not as much as I used to.
Into the barricade.
Because for me, he's regressed a lot.
Guys. There we go. All the way to the outside. It's like a
The
heat-seeking
cactus
missile
elbow.
coming at you.
and the explosion occurring ringside.
Leg drop. What's he open to find down there?
A word from our sponsors.
Steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Steel chair shot.
Into the chair. Undertaker showcasing his merciless ways.
The Hulkster now with a daunting task ahead of him.
And the damage must be mounting on the torso to this point.
Every hit more detrimental than the last. The unrelenting offense from these superstars, the will to keep going, that's what this is all about.
And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate. Oh, my goodness.
denied with an elbow. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for that trouble.
And he tosses him back in now. There's press! There's press! There's press! And Hogan gets stonewalled.
Earth-shattering spine buster.
And he
Fuck's
sends
sake,
him
Hogan.
Undertaker moves.
He will try for a low blow there.
Big back body drop. You see the height on that?
tagging this outside. This could be good. Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
25 was alright. A work match I have, yeah, a long time ago.
Undertaker headed top rope.
Who was better, Edge or Christian? I love both, but honestly, if I have to be truly honest, Christian.
What's his plan here?
Both of them are certified legends, but
Big reversal from the
Christian was better for me personally.
Countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Ugh. After this, I'm definitely going to wrap up though.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. Pull right back in. Side slam.
Nah, this will be the last one.
Comes back into the
We could
ring.
do one tomorrow whilst, like, after we've reviewed Dynamite, maybe we'll see.
A bit of provocation from the Undertaker.
I got a half day at work tomorrow, so I could do something like that.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
What a maneuver!
Oh, shut up, Michael Chode.
Uh-oh.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. He's got him scouted.
The dead man. Uh-oh. Ooh, fought back with an elbow. Right.
Oh, he went low. The humanity.
We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
He climbs into the ring. Oh, right to the gut. Ooh, pounding the breadbasket. Kick right to the midsection.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Don't reverse this, don't reverse this. Oh, for goodness sake.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. And able to counter. So much pride and so much resilience.
Again, I thought you left? Okay, I'm so confused.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
I think Keith Lee needs to retire. I don't think he's healthy enough to carry on.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one. He gets back into the ring.
Did you enjoy Hogan versus Taker at Survivor Series? The result, yes. Overall, no. I'll try Glenn, but that's going to be difficult to get a hold of.
Our ringer
That was a good match, though.
In a compromising position, but
WrestleMania 6.
Oof. But here comes the fire.
Macho King.
And that holds Hogan back.
Who do you think is better, Masha or Jordan right now, Masha?
And he's got him by the neck.
uh-oh, caught with that.
I know my
shoulder.
WrestleManias. Macho Man.
What a maneuver.
He was my granddad's favourite wrestler.
Outside, guys.
And sadly, my granddad's favourite wrestler was Ultimate Warrior, so I knew which one knew wrestling.
Into the ring now. Big boot.
Although I suppose it's personal opinion, I suppose. You like what you like.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Boom. Nice. Running leg drop. Oh, what a leg drop.
Atomic drop. Ooh, boom.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
The Undertaker is making a statement.
The main event of WrestleMania 6 was so wrong as well.
Back of the neck. Avoiding contact.
Big right connects.
Hogan with the boot.
Hollywood busting out
The
the heavy
fuck?
artillery, and it's looking like a short walk to the pay window.
Add one more to the list of hearts being broken. His opponent must be absolutely demoralized.
I know, eh?
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing.
Actually, I forgot. That's something I need to do. I need to get him in the casket. Because he's got resiliency still. Oh, I'm an idiot.
He returns to the ring. Scoop slam by Hogan. And here comes the pendant.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
In terms of the feeling, yes, but in terms of the match, it's awful. It was the wrong main event for me.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Not ready to put the lid on this one
It
yet.
should have been Hogan versus Perfect.
Casket is easier said than done.
And back in the ring we go. He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
What a boot.
Warrior standing tall over the two title belts is a cool look though, like, it is cool to see.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way.
Oh, does he not have resilient? He doesn't have it, okay, even better. Let's finish this.
Thankfully.
And he goes into the ring.
What about it's awesome though? That's the thing.
Oh, what a boot.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
And a reversal from the
Like, when you look at the stare downs, it absolutely fits the time. But the match could have been so much more if Warrior wasn't gassed after 30 seconds.
Say he's on life support already. Just
That's what I don't like about the Warrior character, but the presentation was superb. Like, I will never argue on that.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
It's Hogan, fuck Hulk Hogan. That's why he's gonna get buried in the casket.
What's he planning here? Spine buster.
Pulled right back in. Side slam. Ooh.
Like I say, I only like 4 Ultimate Warrior matches in his entire career. I only like 4. Oh, I wish it was a Buried Alive. I need to get my PS2 up on the PC. That is correct, he did.
He'll take things into the ring.
But then WrestleMania 7 was Big Boss Man's best WrestleMania match.
Intimidation of the Undertaker in effect here.
Akeem was something else.
Every maneuver being returned with counterfire.
It did. Their feud was brilliant.
Down across the back. Oof. Punch. Nasty. We're gonna see it.
Italian managers just know how to win things.
Slam.
The Undertaker with a vintage.
Tombstone pile driver. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
That was a massive shot back then.
The Undertaker looking to finish this now. And down with the tombstone. There is no life left in him now. This could be where this casket match gets decided.
I do. But he should have beat him for the championship. Because at the end of the day, he was the top heel. It would have been perfect for that time. I think Warrior should have beat Perfect personally. Actually, to be fair, should have been. And Macho Man should have beat fucking Warrior, but their career versus career match was fantastic. Of course, Hogan countered me.
Now this one may be over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
Hey, Abu, how you doing, buddy?
They survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Right, I've had enough of Hogan. This rebel scum.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here?
You rebel scum.
Ooh.
Well placed kick to the gut.
Hogan versus Flair. Yup, but they've done that match like 100 times on the indie, like not the indie scene, sorry, the house show scene, and they fucking butchered it.
Whip back into the ring. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage,
They've really badly done it.
And now Hollywood is thriving off the audience.
He's got him here.
But yes, I do agree, it should have been the match. There was only, for me, there was only 2 great matches at WrestleMania 8. Piper versus Brett,
He returns to the ring.
and Jake Roberts versus The Undertaker.
I think we know what's coming next. Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Paying it right back with a reversal. And this might not have a pleasant ending. Into the casket. If they close
I'm trying, he is being a prick as per usual.
doing their best to try. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Outside the ring now. He has no need to...
Absolutely.
Hulkster continues to survive.
Right, since when did Hogan do a chokeslam?
Hollywood Hogan just goading his opponent.
Uh-oh, carefully measured. Oh, man, leg drop arm breaker.
He's hitting us with our sponsor. That's abuse. That is abuse.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, fighting nasty there.
Finally a reversal.
Danger with an elbow to the stomach. Clothesline. Oh, that'll leave a mark. So ruthless. Isolating the arm. Big elbow.
Somehow he saw
I agree.
Taker coming.
But to be fair, Brett winning it was perfect.
Into a slugfest.
Reversal by The Undertaker. Neither competitor is backing down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, man.
You can feel the contact, and so does the...
That match was perfect at WrestleMania 12.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Tag with a punch. The Hulkster with a body
Pukester,
slam.
get his name right. He's the Pukester.
Casket's just feet away. He's
That's it, roll out the ring.
He wants to end this match.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Proper veteran.
Oh my God! A sledgehammer. This is going too far.
Right, this motherfucker's gonna get crucified now. I've had enough.
Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Boom! It's deep, and I don't think it's playable.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped.
There is nothing but mad
At some points throughout their career he was.
And now thrown back into the
But
ring.
96 to 98, Brett schools perfect on the mic. But they were perfect anyway. Both of them were perfect. Well, one was perfect, the other was excellent. Two incredible matches that I watch back every day.
Shifts it back onto him.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my
Oh,
God, even
fuck's
worse.
sake.
All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to...
No one saw that.
An uphill battle.
Yeah,
facing the man that made his
I
match
watch those two
famous.
matches
It's gotta
every
be
single day.
hurdle in facing The Undertaker.
The signature match of Taker.
It's the best match of 1991, and it's the best match of 1993.
Corey, and tonight his name is going to end up on either a very short list of victors or a very long list of victims.
Technically, yeah, the game glitched.
Saying not today.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Oh, The Undertaker gonna ring the arm.
Followed by the leg drop.
Turned that one around.
Yes, press. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Just like that. Bang! On top of the casket. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Oh, my goodness.
Fuck
what a knee
off.
strike.
Undertaker tied up.
When did perfect slow down?
Buster.
Undertaker cuts him off.
Honestly, it was after King of the Ring 1993, but he was injured at SummerSlam 91. He was legitimately injured. He got used so badly in WCW as well. They misused him. No surprise.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Climbing up top, he's got big plans.
Up high, diving clothesline. What's gonna happen here? Backbreaker. Ooh, big double axe handle. Undertaker draining the life out of his opponent. Undertaker is
The game tried to screw us over, so we're screwing Hogan.
Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Now he's looking for some momentum. Hogan weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his
Yeah,
own.
that was really poor. He never got the send-off he deserved, but then again, what he did to Brock Lesnar was what cost him his stupidity.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close. They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Yeah, bad decision.
Got it scouted.
Really bad.
Oh, no, not with the back. Home run. Boom! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
He takes hold.
Oh, did you hear the sound that made?
That's a Stone Cold Spine Buster, you pig.
Another one?
That was even lower. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick. What a clothesline! Ouch! Strike punch!
He was treated worse in WWE, but how he was booked in WCW was a disgrace.
Man, that was a hard landing.
That guy was one of the best of all time, and WCW fucking treated him like Doink the Clown in Eugene. They reduced him to second rate. His WrestleMania match with Lex Luger was awful.
Taking this to the floor.
Overhand connects.
But yeah, his WCW run, like,
Counter by Hogan.
they fucking... They kept overdoing the same match with Ric Flair, and that was what ruined it for me.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it!
Desperately trying to force the casket. And then they survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Vaulting plancha, incredible. Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
And the pressure being put on the Phenom there.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of a match.
Thrown back in under the ropes. This could be...
His WrestleMania 10 referee performance was brilliant though.
Undertaker.
Oh, there's the choke slam. The Undertaker proving his offense still just wrecks.
Hopped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power.
Tombstone.
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
Oh yeah. His gimmick, Brett's gimmick, they work in any era. They're forever cemented.
Oh no, rest in pieces.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
delaying the inevitable.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
I mean, that is your opinion, but I completely disagree with you.
Face, meat floor. I think I see a few teeth on the floor.
I completely disagree with you on that about Perfect and Guerrero. They were two of the best ever for a long time. They were on top for a limited amount of time, but that was because they asked for it. But they were incredible. Rick Rude was incredible. Maria, what are you asking, sorry? Oh, your favourite Saturday Night's main event match? That's a good question.
Doing whatever it takes.
I don't know if I have one. Oh yeah, but he was incredible. I'd have to say it's the WrestleMania 22 main event match for Saturday Night's main event in 06. I think that's probably my favourite.
You can see the toll this match has taken on these competitors.
The pained look on
Yeah,
their
that was
faces,
brilliant.
the battle scars, their bodies are showing it all right now.
For me, Rick Rude and Randy Savage were the only two people who got a good match out of Warrior.
To regroup fast.
Or should I say, great matches.
Can they close the casket? But
No one else, just those two.
Thankfully. Quick return to the ring.
Slam.
Yeah, he was. He was incredible. He was ahead of his time.
Has become the strategy here.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
I love watching Rick Rude matches. And Ricky Steamboat.
boom, and a big boot.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Re-entering the ring now. Oh no! Crashing hard onto the floor. He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one.
Decent.
Holy, meet the barricade.
He's got the answer for that one.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
There's the big boot from Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood's plans are just falling into place with that maneuver.
And that move.
Alright, that's a decent match.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after
His
that
entire
move, do you have
persona
the
and
energy to get the
in-ring
man?
was different.
Hulkster has flight in mind.
He was already involved a while ago.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Pull right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh.
Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now. Oh, knee right to the face.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Oh, my!
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have...
Oh, he won't be on the show tonight, no.
Ah, straight to the face to finish it off.
That's because I always tell you the right thing, Abul. You're welcome, my friend.
The fist to the face. Great counter.
Bang! We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes.
Jeez, it's like they're beating a dead horse. This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. And his core has been taking a beating.
And you have to wonder if that's affecting his breathing.
And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some...
Taker has him up. Here we go. Tombstone pile driver.
If there was a time to try to get him in the casket,
He's a...
this would have to
I'd say he's a tweener.
delivers the leg drop. The Undertaker,
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Ooh, down low and down he goes.
No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale. An extremely perilous position.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
See you later, mate.
They're able to fight
I'll
their
see you
way out of
tomorrow.
the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
And he tosses him back in now.
He's fine where he is, like his role-wise.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Oh, no!
I think there's going to be some
A few.
second-guessing about trying that move again.
Why?
Taking it outside the ring now. Big boots! Running leg drop. And what's he looking for here?
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. Boom! Oh! What impact! Right in the kisser. One wicked attack after another.
Hogan's able to avoid that.
Hogan setting it up. Spine buster!
Ooh.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Coming down with a leg drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Oh yeah, he would. I agree.
Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. Saw that coming. Bang! Vicious boot.
Abu, I'm not even sure how that's... That's quite the statement.
Stifles the attack.
But I think I know what you mean, so... I was going to say that's what he meant.
Dangerous
A brother in
with
arms.
your feet tied
Yes.
up like that.
He's got that
Absolutely.
boot right up against his face. Come on.
You had me there, brother, until I figured it out.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
He was elusive there.
Being carried around with ease. Dumped right into the casket. Shut the lid. Match will be open.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
A warning and a challenge from the Reaper.
The Samoans are overrated anyway.
Coming back into the ring, back to the action. And Hogan gets
I think they will, yes.
by the front into the top rope.
Just him, that's all. He's the only one that's in a wheelchair.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
To be fair, Jey Uso comes across as so fake when he speaks. Yeah, Swerve will be the hang, like he's backup, that's for sure. So will Kenny Omega.
Big back body throw. You see the height on that?
Yeah, Bill Watts, for all the shit that he pulled, I agree.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Undertaker. Leg drop. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Leg drop. Oh, and a big uppercut. Stiff elbow will break that up. Hogan able to take a stand there. Could be a chance for Hulk to change the complexion of this match. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
No, I don't think it should have been the main event. I agree with what was the main event.
Comes back into the ring.
They got it right for me.
Able to interrupt the attack.
I think it's just simple, like, who's in charge is why.
Hogan winning that exchange.
There's a big boot from Hollywood Hogan.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
I don't think being street matters. I think it's just about who, like, how good you are. He's fine. R-Truth is a fucking washed up clown. That's what he is.
Trying to close the lid. They did it. They survived for now.
I can't imagine them in a real fight.
Hung out to dry.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts.
No.
It's effective. This is the moment. This has to
Never.
be it. And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
You can't even win at GameCon.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Can Undertaker withstand this?
Nah, to be fair, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are legit guys. If they bring in Cedric Alexander and MJ, as well as MJF as what they've already got, those two are nerds.
From the top, blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Brought back
Yeah,
to
you
the
can't
ring
even
from
win a
the full mat.
GameCon.
Caught with the boot.
The Undertaker scoops him up. Tombstone pile driver. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize.
I
and
don't
get them
think
into
being
the
street
casket.
matters.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Lashley and Shelton Benjamin would still fuck people up.
No! Throwing those steps with such disregard to their opponent.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones, like... You need to listen to Dutch Mantel's podcast, by the way. That's a good podcast.
He's outside the ring now.
Mhm.
Hope he's got a plan.
Just don't expose shit. That's what they don't do, which is good.
He gets back into the ring.
Come on, pukester. Get back in the ring. Yeah, which I get where you're coming from. I get what you're saying.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Into the ring now.
I think people just want to be who they are, but reality, some of them aren't true to themselves.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their... And then they survived. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring. And he's able to counter.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Finds a counter for the dead man.
I don't know what MJF is now, to be honest. But he shouldn't be with the Hurt Syndicate. And I hope they don't bring in Cedric Alexander.
Pull right back in.
Side slam. Ooh.
That takes them down. Strike.
Cedric Alexander.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Too bad he's a shit person, eh?
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. And that, my friends, is all she wrote. What a victory.
Here is your winner, the
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
You see the expression of relief, the relief of avoiding the pitch black of the coffin.
Oh, we will. I think that's going to happen, yes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we leave on this image, I'm going to bid you good night. I will see you tomorrow, and we are going to have 2 great moments tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'll answer that one tomorrow. I'll answer that question tomorrow, but if you figure the answer out, leave it in the comments. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Share this amongst your friends, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.